At 70, do you ever wonder, am I still living or just getting by? Have you felt your world grow quieter, your days blur together, and wondered if you're still thriving or simply surviving? But let me ask you something more personal. Can you still laugh until your stomach hurts? Can you remember what you had for lunch yesterday? Can you climb the stairs, even slowly, without fear? If you said yes to any of that, then here's something you need to hear. You're winning, not by society's standards, but by the ones that matter most. In this video, we'll walk through 6 quiet victories that prove you're still living well at 70, even if the world doesn't notice. But first, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you can still do that makes you feel alive? Leave a short comment below. Even just, I can. I still laugh. I'm winning. Your story matters. You're not invisible. You're not alone. So what does winning really look like at 70? It doesn't start with trophies or medals. It starts with something simple, something you feel deep in your chest when joy takes over and you forget your age for a while. Laughing heartily. Imagine this. You're sitting with old friends, reminiscing about shared memories, and suddenly someone cracks a joke so perfectly timed that you burst into uncontrollable laughter. Your stomach aches, tears stream down your face, and for a moment, the weight of the years melts away. This kind of laughter isn't just a fleeting moment of joy. It's a powerful indicator of your emotional health, resilience, and ability to truly live in the present. At 70, the ability to laugh heartily carries deeper significance than we often realize. It's a sign that you're thriving, not just surviving. Life, as it unfolds over decades, brings its share of hurdles, loss, health struggles, and the inevitable changes that come with aging. These challenges can sometimes feel overwhelming, gradually dulling the ability to see humor in everyday moments. Chronic stress, anxiety, and the seriousness of life may creep in, leaving little room for uninhibited laughter. Yet when you can still laugh deeply and genuinely at this stage of life, it signals something extraordinary. A spirit that remains adaptable, a perspective that finds light even in darker times, and an emotional resilience that refuses to be overshadowed by life's difficulties. Laughter, however, is far more than just an emotional reaction. It's a transformative experience for the body and mind. When you laugh, your brain releases endorphins, those magical chemicals that lift your mood and even act as natural painkillers. Simultaneously, laughter reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, calming your nervous system and creating a sense of relaxation. It's like giving your body a mini vacation. Regular laughter has even been linked to improved immune function, better circulation, and enhanced heart health, proving that a hearty laugh is as beneficial for your body as it is for your soul. But laughter isn't just about personal well-being, it's also deeply social. Sharing a laugh with others strengthens relationships, fosters connection, and reminds us of the importance of community. At 70, these bonds are vital. Laughing with friends or family creates moments of joy that transcend generations, keeping relationships alive and vibrant. It's a reminder that no matter how much life changes, there's always room for connection and shared happiness. Ultimately, the ability to laugh heartily at 70 reflects emotional resilience, the capacity to bounce back from adversity and maintain a positive outlook. It's a sign that you're managing stress effectively, staying engaged with life, and finding joy in the little moments. So the next time you laugh until your sides ache, savor it. It's more than just a funny moment. It's proof that you're truly winning at life. But laughter rarely happens alone. It lives in the space between people, in memories shared, in stories retold, in quiet companionship. Because another sign you're thriving is that you're not walking this path alone. 2. Maintaining social connections. Imagine this. It's a sunny afternoon, and you're sitting on the porch with an old friend, sipping tea and laughing over memories that feel as fresh as yesterday. The warmth of companionship wraps around you like a favorite blanket, reminding you of the simple yet profound joy of being connected to others. At 70, these moments aren't just pleasant, they're essential. Staying socially connected is like keeping the spark alive in your life, a reminder that no matter how much time passes, the bonds we share remain one of our most precious gifts. But life has a way of changing the landscape of our relationships. Retirement shifts daily routines, loved ones move away, and sometimes the loss of dear friends or family leaves a hole that's hard to fill. It's easy for loneliness to sneak in, quietly settling into the spaces where connection used to live. And while solitude can be peaceful, too much of it can chip away at your happiness, even your health. Feeling isolated isn't just an emotional struggle. It can affect your mind and body, leading to stress, sadness, and even a decline in memory and energy. That's why keeping those connections alive is so important. Whether it's a weekly call to an old friend, joining a book club, or simply chatting with the neighbor who always waves when you pass by, these small moments of interaction are like lifelines. They remind you that you're part of something bigger, that your story is woven into the lives of others. These relationships don't have to be grand or complicated. They just need to be real. And here's the beautiful thing. Staying socially connected doesn't just make you feel good. It's actually good for you. Science backs it up. People who maintain strong relationships tend to live longer, stay healthier, and recover faster from illnesses. Laughter with friends can lower your blood pressure. A heartfelt conversation can ease stress, and simply knowing someone cares can boost your immune system. It's like medicine for the soul, with benefits that ripple through every part of your life. Beyond the physical perks, social connections keep your mind sharp. Sharing stories, exchanging ideas, or even debating over the best way to brew coffee keeps your brain engaged and active. These moments aren't just fun, they're vital for keeping your mind resilient and your spirit vibrant. So if you ever find yourself wondering whether it's worth the effort to stay connected, remember this. Relationships are the heartbeat of life. They bring color to your days, strength to your challenges, and joy to your journey. At 70, they're not just a part of life. They're what make it truly worth living. And when the laughter fades and the house grows quiet again, what remains is the ritual of care for yourself. Sometimes love shows up as a meal prepared with your own hands. 3. Cooking for oneself. Close your eyes and imagine this. A steaming bowl of soup, rich with the flavors of your favorite spices, sits before you. The aroma stirs up memories of comfort, warmth, and home. You take the first bite, and it feels like a hug for your soul. Cooking for yourself might seem like just another task, but it's far more meaningful. It's an act of self-love, a way to nourish not just your body, but your spirit. At 70, it's a chance to rediscover the joy of food and the beauty of taking care of yourself, one meal at a time. It's easy to let the idea of cooking alone feel unimportant. After all, why bother with all the effort when it's just you at the table? But here's the truth. Cooking for yourself is never just cooking. It's about embracing your independence, celebrating your creativity, and proving to yourself that you're worth every bit of care you give. Every meal you prepare is a reflection of who you are, a reminder that life, even in its quietest moments, can still be full of flavor and meaning. And let's not forget the magic of the process itself. There's something soothing about the rhythm of chopping vegetables, the satisfying sizzle of a pan, and the first taste of a dish you've carefully crafted. Cooking turns the ordinary into something extraordinary, transforming simple ingredients into a masterpiece that's uniquely yours. It's not just about the food, it's about the experience, the connection to the present moment, and the sense of accomplishment that comes with creating something beautiful. Beyond the emotional rewards, cooking for yourself is a powerful way to take control of your health. At this stage in life, your body deserves fresh, nourishing meals that fuel your energy and support your well-being. Home-cooked meals allow you to choose the best ingredients, vibrant vegetables, wholesome grains, and flavors that make you feel alive. You're not just eating, you're investing in your health, one bite at a time. But perhaps the most beautiful part of cooking for yourself is the stories it carries. Every recipe holds a memory, every dish a connection to your past, or a step towards something new. Maybe it's the stew your mother used to make, or a recipe you discovered on a trip years ago. Cooking becomes a way to revisit cherished moments, explore creativity, and remind yourself that life is still full of possibilities. So the next time you hesitate to cook for yourself, think of it as more than just preparing a meal. It's a celebration of you, your independence, your health, and your ability to create joy in the simplest of ways. Because every bite you take is a reminder that you're worth the effort, and life is always better with a little flavor. But thriving isn't just emotional, it's physical. And sometimes your body speaks in small, powerful ways, like the way it steadies itself, even when life tries to knock you off balance. 4. Balancing on one leg. Imagine standing in the middle of your living room, one foot firmly planted on the ground, the other lifted slightly off the floor. At first it feels awkward. Your body sways, your arms instinctively reach out for balance. But then, as you steady yourself, something remarkable happens. You begin to feel a sense of control, strength, and focus. Balancing on one leg may seem like a simple act, but it's far more profound. It's a practice that nurtures your physical health, sharpens your mind, and reminds you of the resilience you carry within. At 70, maintaining balance isn't just about avoiding falls. It's about embracing stability in every sense of the word. Life, much like standing on one leg, often throws us off center. There are moments when we feel unsteady, unsure, or even vulnerable. But the ability to regain balance, both physically and mentally, is a skill that can be cultivated. And it starts with something as simple as standing on one leg. Physically, the benefits of balance exercises are undeniable. As we age, our muscles weaken, and our sense of equilibrium can diminish, making us more prone to falls. Balancing on one leg strengthens the muscles in your legs, ankles, and core, creating a foundation of stability that supports you in everyday activities. Whether it's walking upstairs, reaching for something on a high shelf, or simply standing up from a chair, these small acts of balance training ripple into every aspect of your life. But balance isn't just about the body, it's also about the mind. When you stand on one leg, you're forced to focus, to quiet the noise around you, and to tune into the present moment. It's a mental exercise as much as a physical one, sharpening your concentration and teaching you to stay calm even when things feel uncertain. This mindfulness carries over into other parts of life, helping you face challenges with greater clarity and confidence. Perhaps the most inspiring aspect of balancing on one leg is what it symbolizes. It's a reminder that even when life feels wobbly, you have the power to steady yourself. It's a practice that teaches patience, persistence, and the beauty of progress. Because every time you hold your balance a little longer, you're proving to yourself that growth is always possible, no matter your age. So the next time you stand on one leg, don't just think of it as an exercise. Think of it as a metaphor for life, a way to build strength, focus, and resilience, one moment at a time. Because balance isn't just about staying upright, it's about finding stability in the midst of life's uncertainties and proving to yourself that you can stand strong, even when the world around you shifts. Balance keeps us grounded in the moment, but memory connects today to yesterday. If you can still recall what you ate, how it smelled, how it made you feel, that's more than memory, that's presence. Recalling yesterday's lunch, picture this: sunlight streaming through the window, the soft hum of the world outside, and in front of you, yesterday's lunch. It might have been a steaming bowl of soup, fragrant and soothing, or maybe a vibrant plate of stir-fried vegetables with just the right crunch. Whatever it wasn't just food. It was an experience, a fleeting moment that quietly shaped your day. Lunch is often overlooked, squeezed between the busyness of morning errands and afternoon tasks. But yesterday's lunch, it was a pause, a breath, a chance to reset. Perhaps you were alone, savoring the quiet as you took your first bite. Or maybe you shared the meal with someone, the conversation flowing as naturally as the flavors on your plate. Either way, it wasn't just about filling your stomach. It was about fueling your spirit. Think back to the details. Was the meal something you prepared yourself? The rhythm of chopping, stirring, and plating might have been a meditation in itself. A moment of creativity where you transform simple ingredients into something uniquely yours. Or did you order it from your favorite spot? If so, maybe it was a treat, a small celebration of convenience and comfort. And then there's the food itself. The first bite, how did it taste? Was it bold and spicy, waking up your senses, or mellow and comforting, wrapping you in warmth? The flavors might have carried memories, a recipe passed down from family, the smell of a favorite dish from years ago, or even a spark of adventure from trying something new. Food isn't just nourishment, it's a storyteller, weaving tales of culture, history, and personal moments. But what made yesterday's lunch truly special wasn't just the food, it was how it fit into your day. Maybe it gave you energy for the tasks ahead, or perhaps it was a quiet escape, a moment to simply sit and enjoy. Maybe it reminded you to slow down, to appreciate the little things, like the crunch of a fresh cucumber or the way a warm drink feels in your hands. So as you think back to yesterday's lunch, don't let it fade into the background of routine. Let it stand out as a piece of your story, a reminder that even the smallest moments can hold meaning. Because lunch isn't just a meal, it's a connection to your body, your memories, and the life you're living, one bite at a time. And finally, there's movement, the act of rising step by step toward what's next. Because if you can still climb, even slowly, you haven't stopped moving forward. 6. Climbing stairs. Step by step, you ascend. The stairs rise before you, a steady rhythm of movement pulling you upward. At first, it seems so simple, one foot, then the other. But climbing stairs is more than just a physical act. It's a metaphor for resilience, a quiet testament to strength and determination. Every step you take is a small victory, a reminder that progress is built one effort at a time. For some, climbing stairs is effortless, a quick, routine motion, barely worth noticing. But for others, it's a challenge, a deliberate act requiring focus and energy. As we age, the stairs become less forgiving. Muscles tire more quickly, joints ache, and balance demands more attention. Yet even as the climb becomes harder, it also becomes more meaningful. Each step represents not just movement, but persistence, a refusal to give in to life's physical limitations. The beauty of climbing stairs lies in its simplicity. There's no equipment, no complicated technique, just you and the steps ahead. It's an exercise that engages your entire body, strengthening your legs, improving your cardiovascular health, and sharpening your coordination. But more than that, it's a mental exercise. The rhythm of climbing forces you to focus, to stay present, and to push through moments of fatigue. Think about the stairs themselves. Perhaps they're the ones in your home, familiar and comforting, or maybe they're part of a public space, a park, a library, a bustling subway station. Each set of stairs tells a story. Some are steep and challenging, demanding extra effort, while others are wide and gradual, inviting a slower pace. Regardless of their shape or size, they all share one thing. They ask you to keep moving forward. But climbing stairs isn't just about physical fitness, it's about what it represents. Life, after all, is full of stairs. There are the easy climbs where progress feels natural and smooth, and the harder ones where every step feels like a struggle. Yet no matter how steep the ascent, the act of climbing teaches us something profound. Growth happens when we keep moving, even when the path is difficult. The next time you find yourself climbing stairs, pause for a moment, not to rest, but to appreciate the journey. Feel the strength in your legs, the rhythm of your breath, and the subtle determination that propels you upward. Let it remind you that every step matters, every effort counts, and every climb, no matter how small, is a triumph. Because climbing stairs isn't just about reaching the top, it's about embracing the climb itself, one step at a time. Each of these may seem ordinary, but together they form a quiet proof of life still unfolding. And if you're still doing any of them, you are without a doubt winning at life. Maybe you don't move as fast anymore. Maybe some days are heavy with silence. But if you still laugh, still cook, still remember joy in the little things, then you are still very much alive, and you're doing better than you think. So tell us in the comments, what's your quiet victory today? Even just write, still climbing, still breathing, still me. And if this video touched you, please like, share, and subscribe. We make this for you, with honesty, heart, and hope, because you still have a story, and it's worth telling.